a coach offers guidance to a developing player.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the...
Let's play ball. Full four. Take the break.
Stepping in, Ted Ho. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Into the box, Brian Cortez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning. 1, 2, 3, 2-out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely. That means cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit. Now at the plate, Alexis Guillen is 2 for 10 in the series coming into today. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Bryant Adair, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. 1 out, nobody on. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Nothing across here this half. Stepping up to the plate, Reed Hamby. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Macias comes up with it, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now to the plate, Ted Ho. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
First pitch on its way.
The right fielder.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Cortez is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hitting.
High in the air out to center field. McGowan has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 3 innings complete. Leading off the inning, Carlos Ortiz, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Carlos Ortiz is retired leading off the bottom of the 4th.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Skied into straightaway right. Meadows has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Standing in, Bryant Adair. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
16.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We played 4 full. Striding in once again, Eric Merritt. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Stepping in now, Reed Hamby, and he fouls this one off. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
The 0-2 pitch. Little back to the mound. And that's the second out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Popped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Another one sent foul. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Leading off the inning, Guy Forbes, and they'll need him to get something going here. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Now at the plate, Carlos Ortiz.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Carlos Ortiz.
Here's the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. In there, a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Behind 0-2 now. This is popped up. Hernandez calls for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Bryant Adair. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and 1 strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Brett Chacon gets the call from the pen. Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Montgomery jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Here now is our final line.
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
Welcome to MLB.
Let's play ball. He stays. 3. Out.
Standing in, Adrian Rowley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Rowley.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
In now, Bruce Graham, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Delgado on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Here's the first pitch to him.
Batting third. The third baseman.
No balls and a strike to count.
Garcia.
The 0-1 on its way. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Second inning coming up here at Blue River. And Montgomery's out in front here. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Miguel Arias. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Settling in now, Dan Farr comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Aparicio is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box now, number 88. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game.
Steve Merca.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they're held in check here this half. Coming to the plate now, Garrett Turner in 13 at-bats so far in the series. He's collected 3 base hits.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Marcus backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. First delivery to him on the way.
Batting 8.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Trujillo.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. I might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Eloy Saucedo, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Eloy Saucedo.
And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the... Leading off the inning, Adrian Rowley, and they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is skied into short left center. Delgado is after it. He's there and records the first out. First pitch of the at-bat.
Number 22.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Stepping into the box, Johnny Garcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Garcia.
The windup and the 0-1. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Adamson giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Arias. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Fouled away. And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot arms, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
The 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Base hit, and they're into the hit column. Stepping up now, number 88. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-0 the count. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Popped him up. Diaz takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So stepping in, Garrett Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Garrett.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. At the plate, Giancarlo Trujillo. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
So we got him looking there. Giancarlo Trujillo becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Soft liner towards short. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Into the box now, Adrian Rowley, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. McGowan coming in. He gets there, and that's the second out. First pitch of the at-bat.
The
Fouled
left
off.
fielder, number 22, Bruce.
Saucedo
Graham.
leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Down the third baseline. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. McGowan moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a
The
pitcher
third
right now.
baseman.
Up, down, in
Johnny
and out, hard, soft.
Garcia.
Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 4-1 game. In now, Miguel
first baseman,
Arias.
number
We'll see if he can
25.
come through in a clutch spot here.
Miguel.
2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. 0-1 the count. Set to deliver the 0-1. On the ground to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left. Digging in,
Leading
Dan
off for the
Farr,
Braves,
1 for 2 on
the
his
catcher,
line so far in the game. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the
Now
ball
batting.
really well, but that was one of the few mistakes
Gee.
we've seen him make.
Ball 1.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
1-1.
Farr leads off second with nobody out, and it's fouled away. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Skipper's out of the third base
Your
dugout
attention,
on his
please.
way toward the mound. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Montgomery Biscuits jumped out to an early lead in the first and never
Here
looked
now
back.
is our final line
Ricky
score.
Hernandez
First for
with
the
his 4th win this season. The game's futures at the plate, Kevin Castro, and we are set for baseball
Leading
here
off
this
for
evening.
Birmingham,
And this
right
pitch is
fielder,
taken on the inner half for
Kevin
strike 1. Fellas are home
Castro.
9 as they begin play here this evening. Fair to
7
say
o'clock.
they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty B, it hasn't been very good in D-Row. Through the first 4 games of this homestand, big donut, 0. 0-4, that's not going to cut it in this league.
Yeah, we started to hear a spattering of boos yesterday coming from the home faithful. They have to find a
Batting
way
second.
to right the ship.
The shortstop.
In there, 0-1.
0-1.
Temperature was in the
Valero.
70s earlier today, but 59 time tonight. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Next will be the designated hitter, Geraldo Valdez,
third.
as he'll get his
The
first
designated hitter.
opportunity in this one.
Geraldo.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Valdez.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Some two-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Here comes the first pitch.
Leading off for Birmingham.
No balls and a strike to count.
Kent Pugh.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Walter Koo, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now in the box, Vinny Campos. 13 at-bats in the series so far with 4 hits. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And that gets him on the mound. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Fastball called for strike 2. Koo at second, Marte at first, 2 out in the inning.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors in 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
The right fielder.
0-1 the count.
Kevin Castro.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Marcus is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Here comes the first pitch.
Now batting, the shortstop.
In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And that's in there, base hit.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls. And on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout. So that's a nice piece of hitting.
He froze him on the fastball there. Geraldo Valdez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. He's set and the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Palmeiro, the runner at first with 2 gone. Strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. So digging in now, Kent Pugh. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Kent Hugh becomes the first out of the inning.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Popped up. Marcus in foul ground, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. And that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Vinny Campos. No balls and a strike to count.
Campos.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Here comes the first
Leading off
pitch.
for Birmingham.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Marte.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Macias ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. First delivery to him on the way.
Now batting. The
Fouled
center
away.
fielder, Abraham Irizarry.
1 out, nobody on. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul for strike 2. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Abraham Irizarry becomes the second out here in inning number 5.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Kevin Castro is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Birmingham.
Fouled off.
Juan Palmeiro.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. Diaz over to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
The designated hitter.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. First pitch on its way.
The first baseman, number 8.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Guzman.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
That gets down, and the inning continues. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Kent Hugh.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Striding in, Walter Koo. And guys, seventh inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the first baseline. Marcus over to his left, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. First offering on its way.
Leading off for Birmingham.
Heading out towards shallow right. Adamson is there.
Irizarry.
1 out. Into the box now, Kevin Castro. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
To the left side, but it's well foul. The next 0-2. Misses off the plate.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Popped him up. Macias is there for it. 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
The batter, number 9.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
1.
2 out, nobody on. Popped straight up. Hernandez over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Home half of the 8th straight ahead.
Ladies and
Patrick
gentlemen,
Coyle takes the ball now.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Montgomery came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Ricky Hernandez earned his 5th win of the year. Bob Vento is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Patrick Coyle wraps it up for the save, his 9th of the year. So that'll just about do it.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's baseball. Ricky Hernandez has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's not too hard to figure out why this guy's one of the top pitchers having a big year. Look at that ERA, sub 1.0 ERA on the season. He's been nearly untouchable up to this point. And we should have a fun time watching this guy do what he does on the mound today in this one.
The right fielder.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games. Delgado has a beat on it. 1 out. First pitch on its way.
Batting second.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Popped up. Marcus has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the pitch.
Batting third.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Carlos Ortiz. He comes into this one just 2 for 12 in the series to this point.
Ortiz.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Macias over to his right. Makes the play. 1 away. First offering on its way.
The catcher.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Here comes the first pitch. This is foul right side. No score here as we play inning number 2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Stepping in now, Cristobal Chavez. No balls and 1 strike.
Cristobal.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ready on 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here comes the first pitch.
Batting 9. The second base.
Skied down the left field line. Delgado on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner. First pitch coming. Here it is.
The right fielder, number 5.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Macias scoops it up. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning. And the side is retired. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Hamby.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat,
Now
Guy
batting.
Forbes.
The
He
first
got
baseman.
called out on strikes his
Guy
last time through. The
Forbes.
windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box, Carlos
Now
Ortiz. He'll
Designated
swing and
hitter.
lift a ball foul
Carlos
off to the left and out of play.
Ortiz.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Here comes the first pitch.
Leading off for
And a
Mobile,
fastball's in there
The
for
catcher.
strike 1.
Eric Merritt.
Behind 0-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Eric Merritt becomes the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And there's his strike right
Alexis
down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
Diaz.
One out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box now, Cristobal
The first
Chavez.
baseman,
As the
number
first
1.
pitch to him is in there for a
Cristobal
called strike 1. He'll
Chavez.
attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Chavez is normally at shortstop, although they've got him playing third base here today.
Yeah, always one of my favorite things to do. You watch this guy today. Playing shortstop, you have time. There's rhythm. There's a timing to that position. Third base, man, stepping it down.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Home half of the 5th coming up. Ready for another chance? Bryant Adair will start
Leading
things
off
out
for
in their
Mobile.
half of the 6th as they look to shake things up
Number
here for a
16.
lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Now batting,
First
the
pitch
second
Hacking
baseman.
here, and that's the first
Joseph
strike.
I know it goes
Oliver.
without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game. Pounding the zone.
Popped him up. Marcus in foul ground makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
The right fielder, number 5.
Sends that one out of play
Ryan
for strike 1.
Cortez.
2 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so
Now batting.
he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Hamby.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. This is popped up. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger avert. First delivery to him on the
Leading
way.
off for Mobile.
Fastball
The first
taken,
baseman.
but that gets the zone for a strike.
4.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Delgado. And that's the first out of the inning. Here comes the first pitch.
Now batting.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Carlos Ortiz.
Hopped up. And he'll put this away for the second out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Now batting.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Digging in once again, Alexis Guillen. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
The third baseman, number 1.
Cold strike at the letters. 0-1.
Chavez.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Macias ranging into shallow right. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. McGowan is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. First offering on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat.
Joseph
Chavez is off at first with 2 away. Fielded cleanly on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Brian Cortez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Popped up. Hernandez just to the right of the mound. 1 out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Reed Hamby. Lifted in the air to center field. McGowan is there. 2 down. Ready now, Guy Forbes. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Line towards center field, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least 1 more batter. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Designated.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed. And now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. He brings it in, and they get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Montgomery led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Ricky Hernandez earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role.
Your attention, please.
Striding in to start the ninth, Richie Ellison, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. No balls and a strike to count. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
The right fielder, number 6.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Digging in, Jimmy Ibarra. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Machado is under it, makes the catch, and that's the ballgame.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Montgomery came through late.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
Ricky Hernandez takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone to lead off the inning. So striding forward now, Garrett Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat. A solo shot here to left. His first home run of the season. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game. Hernandez hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. Has been enjoying a great season, and fans have noticed he's currently leading all closers in All-Star votes.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. Marcus is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. First pitch on its way.
The left fielder, number 22.
No balls and 1 strike.
Graham.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped in front of home plate. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing...
Ricky Hernandez enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Graham hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Now at the plate, Johnny Garcia. He singled his last time up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but this will be a foul ball. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Stepping in now, Miguel Arias. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, number 88.
Now batting.
Fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Popped him up. Diaz has a play. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. The Biscuits used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
Here now is
Kyle
our final
Lytle
line score.
notches his
First
3rd win of the year. Ricky Hernandez gets the call from the pen, and they've saved him for the 11th as he'll try and take this one home. Hit on the ground to short. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Ready once again, Martin Valentine. He singled his last time up. One out, nobody on. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Drilled to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
From the stretch. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. He brings it in, and they have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game.
For the victorious Bay Bears, 5 runs.
Ricky Hernandez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Hernandez.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Hernandez stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. Has been enjoying a great season, and fans have noticed he's currently leading all closers in all-star votes.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think all-star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved.
Now batting, the designated
So
hitter.
coming to the plate, Bobby Hemphill. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Popped him up. He brings it in, and they have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with
Here
this
now
win.
is our final.
After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role. For now, anyways. A coach is sent to offer guidance on training for a specific position. The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of teams. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, determining which prospects will be those and getting in on the ground floor is smart business.
It'll be my last one, y'all. I'm getting off. Finna watch MLB stream right quick, you know what I'm saying? Right back on in a minute. After this game. 2019.
Minor League Baseball is live and on. Ricky Hernandez will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Stepping in, Barry Gatlin. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. To third, to his left, Diaz. Throw on to first, in time, one away. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Already giving up base hits.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Adamson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now at the plate, Roger Fontenot. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Diaz is over near the railing as he makes the catch to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Felipe Castilla. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Strike one to start the at-bat.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Striding into the box, Michael Clark. He's been a non-factor in the series. No hits to this point. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Count remains at 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch. Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Kaiser.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Hit in the air to shallow center. McGowan coming on. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. So striding in, Aaron DiMaggio. He'll get to take his first cuts
the first
here.
Baseman, Aaron DiMaggio.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
And it's fouled away. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Popped him up. Marcus has room in foul territory. 1 out. Digging in, Barry Gatlin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And he fouls this one off. And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. Popped up. Diaz is calling for it. 2 gone. First offering on its way.
The batter, number 15.
Hit hard on the ground towards second.
Yosimaro Vargas.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Digging in now, Angelo Gutierrez. He flew out in his last at bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box now, Roger Fontenot, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Throw won't get him.
And that's his 2nd triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
High pop up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. Here comes the first pitch. Down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Comes set. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. Ready on 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 0-2. Here it is. Popped him up. Oh, he brought it back. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are tied 0. Now batting, Miguel
Leading
Colon.
off for Jackson.
He'll look to bounce
The
back
designated
after
hitter.
striking out his last time up. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets him going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the
Now
plate in
batting.
their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Adamson has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron DiMaggio.
Now batting.
He's 0 for
The
1
first
thus
baseman.
far. 0-1
Aaron
the count.
DiMaggio.
Behind 0-2 now. Colon, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Now batting.
A high fastball is in there.
You know,
Very
Matty, when I first broke into the
good.
league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
The batter number
and he
50,
fouls this one
Second
off.
baseman.
2 down, runners at first and second.
Vargas.
Smoke toward the hole. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Now batting. The right fielder.
First delivery to him
Angelo.
on the way. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So the error winds up not costing him as they leave the bases loaded. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Roger
off for Jackson.
Fontenot.
The center fielder.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
Fontenot.
Delgadio moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him.
Now batting.
And he gets him to
Belly
pop it up on the right side of the
Garcia.
infield. And there's out number 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first
The batter.
pitch.
The shortstop.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Michael.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time, the batter is taking at least the first pitch.
And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single.
What the fuck?
And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the
Now
field
batting.
confirm it.
The
It looked
designated
like it
hitter.
got him on his drive
Miguel.
leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Clark leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. To short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5. Ready for another shot
Leading
now.
off for Jackson.
Phil Kaiser
The left
already the
fielder.
beginning of the 7th
Phil
inning here as this game has had a
Kaiser.
very brisk pace to it so far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Another one sent foul. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Aaron
Now
DiMaggio.
batting.
He's
The
0 for
first
2
baseman.
thus far in this
Aaron
one. Little tardy on
DiMaggio.
that swing as it's well wide of first. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Here he comes again, 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Delgado sprinting after it. Oh, what happened? He dropped it. The throw into second.
Well, in his defense, he did have to go a long way to get there, but that's not the problem. The problem is once he arrives, he doesn't catch the dang ball. He knows as well as anybody that he should have brought that one in, and it's going to cost him an error, and we'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only one away.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Generals came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win.
Fans are vital.
The show 19.
I'm going to stream, Joel. Be back to this shit.